TT Steps on the track. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm gonna do that again because I wasn't looking at the camera. Hello. It's your girl K Jones on TT Steps on the track. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Vlogmas is here, ladies and gentlemen. And I've got my work cut out for me. So I'm gonna do my best to make Vlogmas as eventful as possible. Turning the light on and then not facing the light is crazy. I have the sudden urge to do what I don't need to do and what I really want to do so that I can be happy. And that means I have to move this mountain of clothes, and I'm just gonna rearrange my living room as best as I can and write out all of the things that I want to do with my space. Painting the wall is one of them. Is it happening within these 12 days? No. Okay? I just want to move some things around and just make it different, because I'm at a point in my life where, like, I want something different, but God hasn't told me to move yet, and he hasn't given me, like, he hasn't made it happen yet. So I'm just doing my best to prepare for that while also staying in the moment and being content with where I am in life, if that's what scripture says to do. And I'm just going to take what I have, and because I can't go into something new, I'm just going to make my space new, and that includes my living room. I just got back from picking up some yarn. I'm going to be making some things for my nephew, and he's not here yet, but I figured I'd get a head start. Should be here any day now. So I bought the yarn for that. That took 20 years, but I did meet somebody in the process. She was a really, really sweet lady. We chatted it up. We chopped it up. It was really nice. And I'm going to stop talking now because I have to edit every day, and I don't feel like having to sit through all of this. So what we're going to do is, like I said, take those pile of clothes, put it on my bed. I want to move my table, and I want to take apart my couches because they're like two pieces and then this one long piece, and I want to slap it in this corner. I have racks from when I built my first closet. I would like to jot down some things. I'm thinking about getting like fake leaves and wrapping it in that, and then putting like sunflowers on it, and then hanging it up with like the heavy duty command strips, because the racks are pretty heavy and I want them to be flush to the wall. I don't want a shelf. I want it to be flat. Or maybe I could do a shelf. Maybe I'll make one a back panel and then I'll make the other one a shelf. That would be kind of cool. Well, I would make it. Whoa. Come on, ideas. That would be kind of cool if I made it a shelf. If I made it a shelf though. Alright. Didn't I say I wasn't trying to do all this? Okay. I'll see y'all in a second. Bro, I'm so excited to do this. I didn't even change. Should I? It's hot already. Now, it's about to get bone-crushingly loud in here. So, fun fact, this table was made by my uncle. All right, let's start moving.
I'm reffing this game, Miss Tech when you cursing the pistols, I'm spitting no dribble shoot. Everybody wanna flex and
So some time has passed, I want to show you guys what I have so far. So this is what we're working with. Couch, table, other half of the couch. I want Clue to be in one section, like just the whole area that she's in, wherever her stuff is. I want it to be all of her stuff. Right now it's split. Her crate and her food are on this side, and her bed is on that side. I would like to keep her close to my room because I like my dog, and I feel like she's so far away if she's over here. And plus, I decorated like that area. The KB stands for Clue Baloo, if you guys didn't know that. So I want to keep her over there, but that would mean that this is the side that I would have to use to put up my posters and stuff, which is fine, I guess. I think we're going to leave it like this, because if I think too much about it, I'm going to start crying and freaking out. So I think this is a good start. The only downside is this couch is taking up the outlets. I have an outlet over there, and that's usually where I put my lamp. But when I had these two over there in that corner, I had space to plug in the outlet. But that looks better. Maybe I'll switch it again for functionality. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that. If we like it, we're going to keep it. Keep the things that you like. Hello? So I'm going to tidy up, and I'll see you guys later. Alright, so I still got to clean up, but this is the overall setup for now. I decided that I'm going to do 2 drops instead of trying to figure out the shelf thing, because I don't necessarily know what I would want to put on the shelf outside of decorations, which is nice, and which is nice, but not really what I feel like doing right now. So we're gonna write this list of things that I will eventually purchase and like look into. I'm gonna put it on my phone because I've written down lists on pieces of paper and completely forgot about it. So at least now that it's going on my phone and I think about it, I can just pull it up. It'll be living room renovation list. I want a tall plant of some sort. I need the leafy backdrop. I need heavy duty command strips. A shelf, like a bookshelf maybe. A decorative shelf. Maybe I don't. I don't need that. Tapestry, paint, because I want to paint an accent wall. I need the mesh wire wrap, like the wire cover, because the one that I have is attached to the wall and it has destroyed my wall. A rug, but I'm gonna make that. Fake flowers to go on top of the leafy background. Okay, the list is done. Let's attack these clothes in the background and have a discussion, and then we'll close the vlog. There's a lot of stuff in store for this Vlogmas. I'm really excited, so you should like stick around or whatever. So excited! Alright, doing a lot of chatting. Let's go. I got home maybe 40 minutes ago. I'm about to fold some clothes.
Oh, okay. So what's going on?
Nothing much. What are y'all doing?
Nothing.
But, like I said, you get 15 gigs automatically if you might not have one. Huh. So, Grandma, if she wanted to, she could get on her phone. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. What price you doing for that? So, my old people called. It is normal for them to do that. We talk weekly. So I ended up putting away all of my clothes that go in my wardrobe while we were chatting it up. So, oh, and my battery's dying. Yay! This is great. The topic of discussion is homecoming and why I haven't gone back since my first year out of undergrad. I started college going on 10 years ago, so that means I've been out for 6 years. And I've only been to 1 homecoming. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. And I kind of want to talk a little bit about why. So, at first, I thought the reason why I wasn't wanting to go to homecoming was because, like, I needed to be back and, like, better. I needed to have played with Disney or gotten a deal with some kind of TV network that is letting me play on their commercials. I've got a jingle out or whatever, you know, like, that's when I thought that I would be able to come back. And then I was like, that's not gonna happen. So now I'm just not gonna go back until I lose a bunch of weight. So I want to be like half my body size. I want to be a bodybuilder. And then that didn't happen. And then I was like, I don't necessarily want to go back and see my exes. Like, I just don't feel like interacting with people because I wasn't healed and I just didn't want to be around that. I didn't want to be around my triggers and all that good stuff. And then it turned into, I'm not drinking no more. Like, I'm not getting trashed. I'm not doing the drugs. I'm not Greek anymore either. And I also didn't want to go back because I didn't feel like having to explain myself. Like, I didn't want to be around that. But now I have the language for why I haven't been able to go. Like, it's not even just, like, my grandparents live in the same state that I went to school in. I went to high school there. I have high school homecoming that I haven't been back to either. So, like, there's something there. And I couldn't put my finger on it until I watched a podcast with Big Nick and Tim Ross. It was The Basement. So they were talking about how you have to leave. Like, when you get saved or when you're under God's authority and, like, you have a calling and it's just different from what you've been brought up as, you have to stay away from your home. And they said it differently, of course. But when that was said, I was like, aha, that makes so much sense. Because I've not been wanting to go back for all of the reasons that I mentioned earlier, and that's just what I can remember now. Like, I'm pretty sure there were other reasons why. It just didn't feel good to go back. When I went back the first time, the weather was trash. It rained. It was cold. My ex at the time, it just wasn't a good situation. And while I was happy to see my friends, I just felt like I had to prove that I was better than what I was when I left. I felt like I was trying to like the imaginary beef that I had with people, and it wasn't like 20 people. It was just a handful of people. Like, the imaginary beef that I had with them, I just felt like I was seeing them, and from what I saw, it looked like they were better off than I was, so I just didn't want to feel, you know, all those worldly reasons. And now that I have the language for it, that just confirms that I wasn't tripping when I would try to work up the courage to go back. Like, you know, it's your alma mater. Like, homecoming is a fun thing. It's a good thing. Like, you should go. And every time it would come around, I'd just be like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't want to. I can't. And it's because they're familiar spirits. Like, I was drinking heavy in college. I was vaping, and the vapes had things in it, not nicotine. I was doing a ton of fornication and just living outside of the way that I live now. And it just didn't. And then I was doing it with a bunch of people, and we were just being hood rats. I was being a hood rat, and I was being a hood rat with my hood rat friends. And when you go back to homecoming, you go back to being a hood rat, and I'm just not a hood rat. And I also don't feel like spending $200, $300 on the upscale things either. Like, I'm laughing because it took all these years for me to finally have the language. Like, I don't want to go to homecoming because it's too many familiar spirits. I feel like it would be different if I was who I am now. Then, like, if I wasn't a hood rat, I probably would be more inclined to, like, wanting to go. If I was still Greek, if I was still a hood rat, I would probably, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Like, I would be there because it's a time to turn up. It's a time to get lit. All that good stuff. And by good, I mean all that good stuff. Just as the phrase, it's not good stuff. That's just not who I am anymore. And me going back to show that that's not who I am anymore also feels not good either. Like, it just feels unnecessary. I'm paying too much to go out there. I'd rather just meet the friends that I have, that I still have. I'd rather call them up. I'd rather do that than go to homecoming. And if I want to see what the school is doing, I would much rather do it when there isn't a bunch of people there. We have social media for that. So yeah, that's it. I just wanted to say that because this was confirming. And I'm not talking about nobody who chooses to go back to homecoming. Like, that is your deal. That is your thing. God didn't convict you with that. I'm not saying that y'all suck or that you're less than or that, like, I'm better than you because y'all participate as an alumnus, as an alumni, as a member of the alumni club. I'm not saying that you suck because you participate in homecoming. I was in class with a cocktail. The fair cups that they have, those giant lemonade cups, I kept mine from the fair. I had vodka. I made some kind of concoction. It was Fedka pink lemonade, and I mixed it with lemonade, And it's 8 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I'm down in that jump. In class. Hello? I'm in class. Getting trashed. No. I don't do that no more. You think I'm finna no. And I'm not trying to go back to talking with people who were there at the time when I was a hood rat, when I was in the world. It was great. But I'm delivered. I want no parts of that. God told Abram to leave his family. I'm just not going back to college. Like, I'm not going back to my college. Please don't feel no type of way. He said to leave your family, your blood. He said go. I'm already dealing with enough new things. I don't need to be tapping into no... I'm already fighting stuff that I thought I've been over. Absolutely not. I'm not inviting that. That's me. I'm walking into a trap and I know it's a trap. Absolutely not. No, thank you. And while I can say no to a drink, I'm still going to be side-eyeing people. All that rejection... No, thank you. Rejection gonna bring a bunch of friends and I don't have time. Me not have time for that. No, 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 no. But yeah, my clothes are put up. The living room has been rearranged. I think this is a great start to the Vlogmas series. Yeah, I hope you guys stick around. I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much for watching. Bye.